Kaya, my name's Sharon Cooke, previously Wallam. Wallam is my family that we've grown up here in Harvey. In the beginning, we kind of lived out of town, out of Harvey. Then later on, we moved into town, and one of the really great things where we moved to was we were actually on the banks of the river. My brothers and sisters and cousins and many of us hung out along the riverside, and many times during when our fathers, mothers and that were fishing along the river. So the river was really important to us because it provided us with food, refreshment, entertainment, excitement, adventure, all of those things that you look forward to as a kid. And growing up in that environment was really, really awesome. We spent most of our time there, and as we know, the river runs from the weir up the back there. But as kids, we kind of made our way along the river right back to where the river was coming from. Spent many days just walking along and picking flowers, picking fruits, picking different bush that we came in contact with, and we kind of navigated that river right down into town where we actually lived. So it was a lifetime of just living by the river. All my time in Harvey was spent by the river. We learnt what plants were in the river, we learnt what fish was in the river. So we were able to tell our kids, this is what we did as children. So we want our kids to be able to tell that same story. It's a story that we want to carry on and have a respect for the river. I think one of the sad things that I noticed was the overgrowth. Once they closed the weir off and the runaway from the weir, things just dried up and things just overgrew the river. And it's really sad to want to try and walk through there, take your kids through there. But if with all the groups that we've got working together, we can reinvigorate that river system and have much more life around it. I want my kids to be able to come back here and my grandkids to be able to come back here and walk the same paths that we did. So, and my fathers and that who walked along the river and fished and taught us about the river as well. My role as a teacher is, it would be fantastic to take our kids down there on excursions and introduce them to what we were taught. One day we want to be able to introduce the Noongar language along there, which it already is sitting there now, but to go up there and talk about the language, talk about our history and how long the river's been there, and we've been, taking care of it back then. We need to go forward and keep taking care of it so that our kids can have a future along the river too. So, yeah, I look forward to the day when we're all working down there together. We're starting now in groups, and it's great to see us having the conversation around what we can do, making a contribution along the river. So yeah, hopefully look forward to a great future.